So, you're deep inside of the Amazon rainforest in a village of less than 300, and you need to make YouTube videos. How do you do it? Before we talk about any of the equipment, let's just talk about surviving here, okay? And your first enemy here is not the anacondas, it's not the crocodiles, it's not the jaguars, it's the bugs. The bugs are hell, and there are so many here. The ants here bite like a bitch. The mosquitoes are indescribable. My body is absolutely covered in bites, okay? And you'd think, okay, repellent, right? Doesn't do a goddamn thing. I've tried it multiple times. It doesn't, the bugs don't give a shit. They will eat right through it. There's just so many. So the only way that I'm actually really protecting myself is through clothing, through physical barriers. So every day I wear long sleeve shirts. Not for a second I go out and make the mistake of doing short sleeves. I've already done it once. It was a very bad mistake. It literally takes like 10 minutes and they'll fuck you up. So you need long sleeve shirts, long sleeve pants, and also boots, because you'd think, okay, I'll just wear like shoes and like, you know, I'll have like a literal like inch of skin. They'll find the inch. You want proof? Yeah, that's from the first day. Long sleeve everything, and on top of that, the fabric is really important. You do not want any actual natural fabrics. You don't want anything with cotton, God forbid, no cotton. Probably not anything with wool, even the expensive stuff. This is all synthetics. Just go synthetic, because the other thing you have to think about, it's the rainforest. It rains a fuck ton, and you need stuff that can get drenched and then dry really easily. And that's why actually, I bought this really snazzy, very thin rain jacket that's like, it's great. It's a great quality rain jacket. Not really worth it because the rainfall, it's so, when it rains here, it's so dramatic. And so a raincoat will protect you for a second and then you're just gonna get drenched because it rains and it's crazy here. But on the topic of the rain, you do need to protect your clothing and all of your gear. So you need, hold on, a waterproof backpack, Peak Design everyday carry backpack, their bigger size. This is great, I haven't had any problems with it. You need something that is very waterproof. I don't know how waterproof because I don't really risk it, but it's pretty, like it's gotten pretty wet. So you need that, but you also need this, which is a completely waterproof bag that you can actually like do this. And it's like totally waterproof, like not even air leaves this. And this is just a double, like sometimes when it gets crazy and you can't find like proper shelter, you need to make sure that your cameras are not gonna get fucked, okay? Now staying on survival, let's go to medications. I have melatonin, methylphenidate. You don't need that, but if you get bored, it's fun. We have prednisone, which is a medication that will help with allergic reactions. But in the US, you need a prescription. But out here in Peru, it's over the counter. We have like salt rehydration packs just to make sure that you have the electrolytes your body needs. You also need a line and hooks because, well, at least in this culture, in the tribe that I'm with, they're Shipibo and most of their sustenance comes from fish. And so they go fishing. And so I have like 4 hooks and this, and tomorrow we're all going out on a boat to go fishing for food. And then finasteride, which is because I have a receding hairline, and you don't want to get ugly out here. Now let's go to the gear. My favorite thing so far is the Osmo Action Pro camera. It's like a GoPro, but just way better. It's waterproof. It is like, oh, why did I do that? It's very resistant to damage. And it is really good quality. I shoot with it every day. Honestly, a lot of the time I prefer the footage over my really, really nice Sony a7S III. It's just great because you just have to go boop, and I'll just show you. Bam, and it's on, and I'm recording right now in 4K. It's great. As far as my main camera, we have a Sony a7S III. It's like 4K, really great for low light. And the lens is a 2.8 16 to 35 G master lens, which is very expensive, but it looks great. But honestly, I don't really use it that much out here because it's fussy, it's hard to get lighting really quick with shots, and the weather changes so drastically here. But now the biggest hurdle out here is charging, because a lot of the places, like the house that I'm staying in, there is no power. So how do I power all this stuff? Because I also, by the way, have my MacBook because I need to upload the footage up to there, and I do a little bit of like editing out here. Okay. Let's set this up. Solar panel, big old battery. And weird old cords I had soldered. Plug it into the solar panel. What you do is you plug the solar panel into these things, and then these things go into the battery. And we wait. And then when I want power, I use a different set of cables to plug the battery into a power inverter, and then a power inverter into whatever the equipment needs to be charged. And I know you might be thinking, damn, that's just fucking smart. Totally. It wasn't a random guy we found in Pucallpa who's just a super nerd who like came up with this whole idea. He was insane. He like, yeah, you could, if you have the solar panel, then you could do this and this, and like, yeah, you saved my ass. Another thing to think about actually is stuff to barter with. Like, for example, this is my water bottle. It's a pretty nice, like $30 water bottle, I think. It's like indestructible plastic, so you can roll it up and whatever. It's a water bottle. Once I like brought it, I was like, this is so stupid. Like, this is the most American consumer's bullshit. But it is cool. And a lot of the people here like notice it and they go, I want that, right? And so I already made an agreement that I'm going to give this to one of the Tias out here because she was like, I like that a lot. So I'm like, I'll give it. And the reason why you have to think about bringing cool shit like that to barter that's very functional is because money's cool, right? Money speaks in every language. Everyone loves money. Problem is that a lot of the time money will kind of create like a power dynamic of, oh, rich gringo, you know, let's just get money from them. And you don't always want that. And it's also not very sincere. It just becomes very transactional, your interactions. So when you have cool shit that money can't buy, you know, you can give someone $200 out here. They still can't buy this. This is only available in like certain parts of the world in America. So that's valuable to them. That's very valuable. And it's like fun. You can trade for cool shit. Honestly, the only thing I wish I brought more of is more bartering shit, like pocket knives, or maybe more of these, or you know, just parting gifts. It's just a good way to show, hey, I'm friendly. You can have some of my stuff. You give me some of your stuff, maybe, and you make friends. It's pretty cool. As far as other shit I brought, I also have this, which is a literally $1,000 knife that was made for me by one of my friends who works at this company. Waterproof, very, 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 very tough. A headlamp that is waterproof it is gold here. It is absolute gold. A lot of the time you're in situations there's no light. It is very vital to see where you're going out here, especially when you're like wading through water that could have crocodiles in it. Even just late at night when you're in the casa and there's no light because there's no goddamn power. You use it just to get around, and I cannot. This is so needed. Forget everything else, bring this. Workos. I'll have the links to all the shit in my description so I can make some money off this. There's also a bunch of stuff that comes with camera stuff like ND filters, or this, which is just to clean off the lens, which is very, very useful out here. But other than that, that's actually pretty much everything for the most part that I brought. It's pretty much it. Now you can film in the Amazon.